In this video, I will do an overview of the 6 basic class types in Axie Infinity, showing you what they are good at and what abilities to look out for when playing against these classes. But first, it's important to understand the different stat types and what they mean. Marked in red are the most important stats in the game. Marked in blue are less important. HP increases the amount of health your Axie has. Speed determines who moves first and reduces the chances of critical strikes against your Axie. Skill, bonus damage from combo attacks. This is quite minimal. Morale, increases chance of critical strikes and the amount of last stand turns your Axie has. Okay, let's get into the 6 different base classes and their abilities. Also, if you like my content, please subscribe and leave a comment below with a suggestion on what video you would like to see next. Aqua, aka the Damage Bruiser. Aquas are the best class by far in the current state of the game. They are bulky with good amount of HP and speed, and their cards are some of the strongest in the game in terms of damage. In short, they are quite tough to kill, they attack quickly, and they do a lot of damage. Cards to look out for: Swift Escape, good damage and a speed boost that usually makes them the fastest Axie on the field. Tail Slap, a great move for extra damage and extra energy. Also, it costs 0. Aqua Virility, used in some Aqua builds to make the Axies even tougher to kill by healing. Beasts, aka the Combo King. There are basically 2 ways of playing a beast at the moment: a damage focused or energy plus damage focused approach, but both rely heavily on combos and critical strikes. Cards to look out for: both combos usually use Single Combat, a card that guarantees a critical strike if used with at least 2 other cards. In the 2 Nuts combo, you use the cards Nutcracker and Nut Throw. These both do a good amount of damage, but when used together, they gain an additional 20% damage per card. The energy focused combo uses the Ivory Stab card, which generates energy for each critical strike. Combine this with cards like Lunar Absorb to make combos easier to achieve, since they cost 0 energy to play and help you to gain even more energy. Birds, aka the Glass Cannon. The bird class has the highest damage output in the game, with the least amount of health. They also have some backdoor capabilities which allow them to bypass the tank and go for targets with less HP and shield. Birds can usually take out non-plant classes in a single turn due to their high damage. Cards to look out for: Dark Swoop lets the bird attack the fastest enemy, usually other birds or aquas, to take them out quickly. Risky Feather, the highest base damage card in the game. Bugs, aka the Disruptor. Not really played often due to its bad base stats, but bugs have useful abilities that are interbred with other types, like plants. Their abilities focus a lot on debuffs and other utilities, making them quite useful. Cards to look out for: Disguise, a 0-cost card often used by plant Axies to generate energy early game. Sticky Goo, an annoying shield card that stuns your Axie once you break their shield. Order your moves around this stun. Allergic Reaction, used in a few damage builds of bugs to do more damage to debuffed Axies. Plants, aka the Tank, the best tank in the game. These guys are tough to kill with all their shields and heals, but they also allow for additional energy gains, making them very useful. They are a staple in almost any Axie team out there as the frontline defense. Cards to look out for: Vegetal Bite, steal an energy from your opponent. It can really disrupt their game plan. October Treat, massive shield gains and also a useful card draw mechanic. Carrot, shield, damage and energy gain. What more could you want in one card? Reptiles, aka the Bulky Bruiser. Reptiles are bulky and can deliver decent damage outputs. They also have a lot of utility cards that can make their opponents' lives tough and disrupt their game plan. Some of their strategies also involve combos, but less so than beast types. Cards to look out for: Chomp, a decent damage card that applies a stun to a target if comboed with at least 2 other cards. Spike Throw, be careful. This card could mean the end of your bird or aqua early in the game by allowing the reptile to target the Axie with the least amount of shield. Critical Escape, A decent damage card which also reduces the damage received by 15%, making them tougher to kill, especially when in a one-on-one battle at the end of the game. I hope this video gave you some valuable insights into the Axie classes and abilities. Thank you for watching everyone. Axie Explained, out.